Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Today in the NA. It was a busy week with the Top Prospects Tournament happening this week in Pittsburgh. We'll have some highlights and interviews with those who participated in the event coming up. The NAHL season is 2/3 of the way over, and we've got some great games coming up that are going to have an impact on the playoff chase. But first, we've got to honor the latest NCAA commits. One of the top players from the Northeast Generals, Brent Kiefer, will be playing his college hockey at Army West Point. He's got 15 goals and 37 points in 37 games. For his NAHL career, the forward has appeared in 126 contests, and in that time he has registered 34 goals and 78 points. Minnesota Wilderness forward Nicholas Rexine will be playing his college hockey at Western Michigan University. The Syracuse, New York native has 12 goals and 37 points in 34 games this season. Finally, Odessa Jackalopes defenseman Trevor Tallene has announced his commitment to Ferris State University. From Crystal Lake, Illinois, Tallene has 7 goals and 19 points this year. The Top Prospects Tournament took place this week just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and there were plenty of scouts in attendance as 5 teams of NAHL players of the United States National Team Development Program went head-to-head for 2 days. Before we get to any of the highlights, let's hear from NAHL Commissioner and President Mark Frankenfeld.
Yeah, this has been an incredible event so far. We're just really excited. Number one, to get the opportunity to get the top prospects back in its regular calendar. Last year we had it, in the June at the Robertson Cup, so we're excited about that. We're still trying to figure out, all the reclasses of all the folks in the NCAA and the transfer porthole, as well as they are. But our job is to provide as much opportunity for the players to get seen and to move on. So we've had an incredible turnout here of scouts, and the action's been great. The addition of the national team's been fantastic. So first-time event at the Lemieux Center here. Obviously, they're not foreign to this type of event. With all the stuff they do here, they're great partners, and it's just been fantastic so far.
Now on to the highlights. The Selects played in the first game of the event against the NTDP. Graham Harris and Michael Messick would find the score sheet, but Team USA would add a couple empty netters late and take this one by a score of 5-2. In Game 2, Team Midwest got goals from Jake Hale, Jack Ring, and Cameron Morris as they blanked Team Central 3-0. Ethan Roberts and Craig Kochenhofer teamed up to complete the 30-save shutout. The final game of Day 1 saw the South beat the East 6-2. Connor Coette led the way with 3 points, a goal, and 2 assists. Billy Fetchko and Andrew Curtis each had a goal and an assist for the South as well. Day 2 started with probably our best game of the event as the Selects overcame a 2-1 deficit to beat the Midwest 3-2. Stefan Kuznetsov led the way with a goal and an assist. Luke Van Wy netted the game winner for the Selects. League leading scorer Cole Dubicki lit the lamp for the Midwest, while Cooper Morris also got on the score sheet. Quinn Rudrud was the MVP of Game 5 as he had 2 goals and 2 assists as the Central defeated the South 6-2. Nikolai Sharshenko, Nick Catalano, and Carson Riddle all found the back of the net as well for the Central. Mike Manzo and Dominic Shimizi got on the board for the South. Final game of the day went to the National Team Development Program. They beat the East 7-0 to wrap up the event. Overall, a great experience for the players at the event, but don't take our word for it. Let's hear from the players themselves.
It's a great event. We got guys from every division trying to grind away to get a scholarship, and everyone going hard, but especially this one. This one means the most as a 20-year-old trying to get it, and it's just a great atmosphere. You got tons of scouts, and all the kids want to go far, so everyone's battling.
I mean, it's awesome. There's a lot of good players here, and it's pretty cool playing against the guys that I play against every weekend, and it's a very cool experience. Good to see some of the other guys that I know from other divisions, and I'm just very lucky to be picked, and I'm happy to be here.
It was crazy walking into this rink, seeing everything set up. Beautiful facility, coming here, wonderful jerseys, wonderful socks. I mean, the league really went all out, and it's a privilege to be here right now. I love it.
So another great event for the North American Hockey League, and now those players return for the home stretch of the North American Hockey League schedule. We've got some big series coming up. First place is on the line in the Central as St. Cloud and Austin go head-to-head. The Norsemen are the hottest team in the league as they've won 8 in a row and 9 of their last 10. They sit 2 points behind Austin with 4 games in hand, so St. Cloud is definitely in the driver's seat going forward. In the Midwest, we've got Springfield and Anchorage going at it. Springfield is 1 point back of Fairbanks for first place. Anchorage is trying to stay ahead of the pack and reach their first postseason in their first year as a team. Finally, in the South, the defending champion Shreveport Mudbugs are riding a 7-game point streak and find themselves just 4 points out of the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Brahmas have won 7 of the last 10, are now tied for first place in the division. It should be a great weekend in North Richland Hills. As usual, you can watch every game live on Hockey TV, and be sure to follow the league on social media as well. Thanks for tuning in this week to Today in the NA. We'll be back next week to bring you the latest from the North American Hockey League.